for the employees to be able to get to and from work, especially with us being all the way out here. So when we had this constraint, we went to the board chair and the members of the board and said, can you allow us to at least work on some relationship with the national carrier, which is the NTA. And this is something I will encourage other entities to do as well. And they said, MD, you got our support, go for it. So we did. And then the other person I really want to thank as well is my Chief of Staff, Weah, because he ran with this and made today possible. So I want to take this time publicly to thank him and also Honorable Chairman for allowing us this opportunity. I think you saw from the experience that the employees are very happy. And this is not for show. This is something we're going to do for the rest of the year.
Hello, MD. My name is Iman Wakanga. I work for the Variety newspaper. What makes it important for the workers? And give all the breakdown of it, how it's going to be like, maybe it's going to be daily. You care to tell about that as well?
Yeah, so it's going to be a daily bus ride. So early in the morning, like we did this morning, the bus will pick up the employees, and then at the close of work, the employees will also be picked up and taken back to the various locations up to 72nd. In terms of how important it is, I don't think I'm the best person to speak to that. So after talking to me, I will want you to talk to at least one or two of the employees to get that experience. Because I don't think I can express it more than they will.
Is it an MOU? Is it an MOU with the National Transport Authority?
Yes, it's a contract. It's an actual transportation contract agreement where they will provide the bus, the driver, fuel, and all of that. And then on a monthly basis, we'll be giving them, based on the negotiation, $3,500 to make this happen.
Okay, so you took over quite recently, and you had an appraisal meeting with your employees this one time, and you spoke about safety, security, and customer service. How do you think these issues are cardinal for the running of the Robertson International Airport and airports generally across the country?
I mean, airports anywhere in the world, those are the three pillars. If you want to be successful, you have to have a safe environment where people are going through. Not just that, even you guys here currently, on the premises, we need to make sure we provide a safe, secure environment. And the other thing, as we know in Liberia, we really struggle with customer service. So in order for people, it's just that, unfortunately, this is the only airport that we have. But if people had choices and were not providing the right customer service, they will not use this place. So it's important that we focus on those three deliverables.
Okay, so quickly before we transition to the boat chair, I know there are a lot of bigger picture of it wherein that you want to one day acquire your own bus. What are the plans?
There is a plan. So we start with this, but remember now we're only taking people from Monrovia here. There's also employees that also live in the immediate vicinity. So we're looking at all those options. But ultimately, again, we'll look at this because again, it may seem costly because we said $3,500 a month. But when you think about it, buying a bus, maintaining it, driver, fuel, and all of that, we will have to go back and study and see whether we want to continue this arrangement. Like I said, this is great. NTA has these buses available. I encourage other entities to take advantage of it. Government has gone out and brought these. So we'll look at it and then we'll decide what's the best way forward. But I will assure you though, as a LAA authority, right, we will continue to seek the welfare of our employees, whether it's through our own acquisition or through MOUs like these.
Front page.
Thank you.
Front page. Okay, so let's go to the boat chair. What you been riding along with the workers, the managing director. For you, tell us your impression seeing this. Like you listen in the bus, the workers were very excited about this initiative.
This is a very historic and memorable day for the Liberia Airport Authority for two reasons. Reason number one is that we've been here under 3 months as a management team, as a board, and we have observed that there is tremendous need for actual transformation or reform at the Liberia Airport Authority. And in order for our agenda to actualize, the employees' welfare has got to be taken into serious consideration. Because we feel strongly from the perspective of the board that employee satisfaction serves as a driving force towards the attainment of the overall objective of the Liberia Airport Authority. So what has happened here today is just the beginning of a process that is going to continue in the coming months and years to ensure that the process of reform, the process of transformation can be achieved so as to impact the overall objective of national development of the government. So we are very excited this morning As you may have also observed on the bus, listen to the employees, the excitement is just so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming. So we are glad from the perspective of the board. We are very glad.
Honorable Chair, have you ridden commercial bus before? If no, IVs?
The last time I rode a commercial bus was probably 35, 40 years ago.
Wow.
So for me to see myself riding a bus with the employees of the Liberia Airport Authority and the managing director, I mean, it's just so much of an excitement that I can't even express beyond what I'm saying today. So we are happy. And this is the beginning of the reform process that we look forward to. I was telling the managing director, firstly, the managing director of any public corporation is the person who drives the whole process. And so all we do from the end of the board is to endorse his program. Because this man is a man who is far-sighted and forward-thinking. These are all ideas that sprang from his end, but because we saw the wisdom and logic in what he does, and we decided that you have maximum support from the board. So this is one of many things that will be happening in the coming months and years.
Thank you so much. Let's talk to some of the workers. Well, we heard a very loud sound in the bus. The people were excited. Some of them were saying we were told the managing director for what he has been able to do so far. Tell us your name. A lot of people are watching a new day for you.
I'm Prince Crawford from the Human Resource Department, and I'm excited. This is the day that the Lord has made. We rejoice to be glad in it. I'm excited. I want to say thank you to the board chair, Honorable Martin, and the MD, Honorable NSD HS, and my own boss, Honorable Francis Ekbaka, for such a wonderful initiative. It was something that was really having so difficulty when it comes to transportation from in-town to the job site at the Roberts International Airport. Specifically for me, I will pay $1,000 every day to go and come. But now it just cut down just to $200 just to get myself at the other junction and then goes back after work. So it's a wonderful thing. We want to thank you for the management team. Thank you so much, and thank you to you, the press that were on the bus. And you see we had a wonderful time, and we know this thing will continue until. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
So, Manuel, I'm curious to know about the risks involved. I'm not too concerned about the money that you come from in town every morning. Tell us about some of the risks involved, like you see some or you hear about some accident issues along the Robert International Highway, and now you get your own box, bring it here today.
Yeah, that's why we are excited about the innovation and the MD and the board chair and just the new management team. It's the whole team. But I say we are excited because it wasn't easy to pick up for some people living as far as across. We come to Liberia Junction, that you have to, sometimes we even get late to even clock in, we even get late because, when you sit in the commercial taxi, that taxi had to get full before you pick up the come to work. And so we got our own bus. I can say 24/7, from Monday to Friday, come and pick up, bring up, take up back. Look, we just say thank God for the new management team. Prince Crawford from the Human Resource Department. And my boss is Honorable Francis.
What's my impressions about the workers here? Welcome, Mama.
Yes, Miss Teresa, female from the Motopool section. We are so excited. I don't know how to express it because I've been with this entity for the past 14 years. This is the first in history. This thing has made a history or mark in our lives. I'm just excited. I live Checotown. Can you imagine leaving Checotown to come to RI for 14 years? So I'm just excited.
You can just explain a little bit about you are a female, boarding car every time the rigs involved.
Oh, especially for the commercial vehicle. A lot of things are happening along the way since 14 years. But at least seeing the team, the management team that have come to relieve us from this stress, we are just excited.
Well, thank you
That's
so
all
much.
the communication,
Let's know quickly a lot of them. Tell us, I know sometimes you say, well, I'm just only working for the transportation. the transportation of people on the go. But today you are riding the bus where you didn't even pay the usual amount that you normally pay to get there. Tell us your impression. Tell us your name first.
First of all, I'm Miss Fisher Davis. I work at the cargo sector. And first of all, let me give all the glory for such a unique day. It's been a serious challenge at the RIA when it comes to transportation issue, because every city we work for, it will go on transportation. But I just want to tell God thank you for the new management that came to our rescue. And seeing ourselves today riding a new bus, coming to work on time, they gave me that joy, and then let me commend them for the hard work that they have started, and I know what the stuff they were ending. I just want to be grateful to God this morning for the MD, the HR, the DMDA, the DMDO, and everybody. I just want to be grateful to God for them.
You call your name again?
Patient Davis.
What? The
For the
department?
cargo department.
Thank you. Let's start with the communication director. It's a corporate communication director. Mr. Sheikh, welcome.
It's a pleasure, gentlemen. Thank you so kindly. So you heard part of the things that were left out. The previous bus been bringing us has been alternated. So it goes to town Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Tuesday, and Thursday, other providers. But this time, like you heard from the MD, the bus is going to be 2 hours. It picks up our people and brings them. And I think it's laudable. You heard from the people. It is not about us riding the bus directly, but the masses of those who produce services here are the one benefiting. I think it's a huge management plus, and I think it calls for attention. And that's why some of you are here.
Do you know the corporate sector? What's your thought to the employees in using the bus?
So I can say to you, the employees are intelligent people. They know the essence of, riding the bus. They've rated commercial vehicles, so to ride their own, they'll take care of it. You saw it in the site. The last bus we had here, the history says it's been here for about 11 years. It could maintain that bus. How about this new one? So the employees are intelligent. They know how to keep themselves. They are just overwhelmed, and I think this is history, like you heard people say. It's history.
There's a reason you think that they should be overwhelmed, right?
Chief, let me speak up, Labra Palamba. They think clear. They think nothing is supposed to make you happy. Yeah, it is true. The staff need to be happy. The bus is not a second-hand bus. So you heard the MD. I can be succinct to say to you, the earnest huge administration by December of this year, we keep thinking about having our own bus. If we can pay $3,500 to a transit authority, I'm telling you, there are some things we're not going to divert, but we can say to you, Ara is on a different trajectory. We're moving forward, backward never.
Management comes, management goes. You think you are working on a system that if the new managing director leaves, there will still be the system?
I'm standing before you. This is one of the times that my position has been afforded to talk to you. Past administration created what we call society. And this is telling me to do my job. So I can say to you, it's an openness of management.
My name is Theophilus from FM. Bringing the bus is a good thing. But why your boss decided to publicize it? Is it that he wanted to follow the president when
Governance is not about society. We're not running poor society and sunny society. You carry our story. You want to write me and tell me that I saw a boss. So let me tell you that I got a boss. Come and be a part of my boss riding.
That's what I'm asking. Why your boss decided to publicize this?
It's just a normal management process. We're running open management. This is the first time we fight. This leadership had a budget here where all managers were in the department. It hasn't happened in the history of the airport authority.
So, Mr. Shark, why your boss decided to publicize this?
The staff requested that.
The staff requested
Of course, yes.
Not your boss?
No, not the boss. Why does it benefit Mr. Hugh if he gets in a boss? No, he has his car. But the staff, you heard from the staff. Didn't you hear from them?
Thank you so much for talking.
It's a pleasure, gentlemen. Thank you. We can say to you, there will be some media walkthrough by the time the management approves that. All of you are our friends. Carry our story. We want to encourage you, our colleagues. Stop saying the wrong thing. To help governance is not whether you support President Weah or you did not support him. It's about you as Liberian. Our people are coming here. They want to hear the good side of the story. What we do bad, tell us. Well, it is your responsibility to say the good that we do. Thank you so kindly.
Thank you.